Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Escape from Ever After. In the previous episode, we, made our way through the forbidden section of the library where all the books deemed by corporate to be too dangerous for us, in order to acquire a book where one of Ever After Inc.'s employees went missing. Now this is strictly off the books, but our manager, Mr. Moon, seems to actually care enough to, want to rescue this employee. More than most managers would do. Oh, also we got a reinforced buckler for Flint, and the security on Tinder's collar has been lowered somewhat, so that we may, do more damage. Only one who hasn't gotten an upgrade yet is Wolfgang. But I'm sure he'll get one soon enough. Ahem. We're here to check in. There should be a room under Ever After Inc. Room 6. Key for room 6 in the Innsbeak Hotel. Say, we're looking for another Ever After Inc. employee that stayed at this hotel recently. A detective. Have you seen him? Nope. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, he's clearly seen something. Locked. 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 Hey, I gotta at least try, you never know. Locked. And then the last one's ours. Phew, I'm beat. These beds are looking mighty cozy. Should we sleep for the night and continue our investigation in the morning? Works for me. Later that evening. Typical Cthulhu-esque chanting. Psst, Flint, wake up. There's someone outside our door. Did they leave? I guess we should, go check it out. You guys go first. I'll bring up the rear. But not because I'm scared or anything. I think... Yes, we can actually use these to rest. Whether or not we can use them after we've beaten this, I don't know. But it's good to have somewhere free to rest. Even if it's only temporary. Okay, cultist. Can't help but feel they're trying to lure me somewhere. Wow, it sure is dark down here. Good thing we have a fire-breathing light source with us. Ah, there's a sconce. Torch. Whatever you want to call it. There's another. Poisonous brew. Toss it at an enemy, poisons targets and adjacent enemies. Not bad. See? Pays to smash up everything in sight. I wonder if it'll also pay to light up all of these. Probably not. But it also can't hurt to be able to see. Alright, it looks like this is the only thing left to light. What the? Alright, let's do the usual research. A mysterious robed figure devoted to unspeakable forces. Using dark magic, cultists will sacrifice their own health to buff their allies. Okay, probably a good idea to take them out first. Or at the very least, take them out of the fight. Or at least that would have been. And we're poisoned. What happened? If an enemy marks you, watch out. Any damage dealt to them will be dealt back to whoever is standing on the glyph at the end of your turn. Oh, lovely. That's fine. Cultist leader, they can cast a tricky spell that marks their foes, applying any damage they take back to their marked target. Cool. Ouch! Okay, we need to take this guy out and fast. Definitely going to be making use of those beds. I still don't get what poison is doing, because it doesn't seem to be doing tick damage. Who or what were those guys? I don't know, but this is not what I signed up for. Hey, look, they dropped something. Hotel room 3 key. Key for room 3 in the Innsbeak Hotel. It's a room key. I mean, anybody familiar with H.P. Lovecraft's work would know where this was going the second they saw the title of the book, so Oh, I missed one. It didn't seem to have done anything. I say before we check out that room, how about we go back to ours and rest up? Flint could really use it. Used hotel room 3 key to unlock the door. Ooh. Wow, what happened in here? It's a mess. Detective's journal. A journal that belongs to Sherlock Holmes. This journal is property of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Private. Do not read. Let's read it. Dear Diary. Today I arrived in the seaside town of Innsbeak. The air tastes of salt and the darkness is oppressive. A suitable atmosphere for wallowing, as I am still reeling from my true love's bitter rejection. Once more, I find myself alone with only my cherished diary as my steadfast confidant. Why must I be so lonely? Am I undeserving of loving companionship? Such thoughts plague my weary mind. Alas, I am here to scout this location for a new Ever After Inc. branch, and scout I shall. I'm deducing that this storybook would be perfect for a new branch. Although these fettered folk are quite unfriendly, outside my window I keep seeing robed figures slinking through the darkness. Something strange is going on here, and I intend to get to the bottom of things. Wow, poor guy. His heart is totally broken. Ooh, I wonder who rejected him. Someone we know from the office, perhaps? Okay, so the guy's an unwanted loner with a failed love life. Any indication on where he went next? Diary ends there. The rest of the pages have been ripped out. That's odd, and the window's clearly been smashed. Did somebody break in to tamper with his diary? Let's go out that way and see what we can find. Nothing else around here? Nothing hidden behind the overturned furniture? Like, sun gem or anything? No? Alright. Oh, hello. Detective coat. Crack the case with this detective coat. Allows you to track certain footprints. And detective hat. Won't make you smarter, but it'll make you look smarter. Allows you to track certain footprints. It's the detective's jacket and hat. Put them on. Feel much more astute. Hey, look at that. Footprints belonging to Detective Holmes, no doubt. Wow, dressing as a detective really does help. You wouldn't catch me wearing that goofy outfit. Detective's footprint. You can now track Detective Holmes' footprint using the detective outfit. Wearing a piece of the detective's outfit will allow you to track footprints of relevant characters. Follow a trail to see where they've been. Oop, nope, this way. Alright, nice little shortcut so we don't have to go through the hotel again. I wonder... No, I'm pretty sure this will probably just lead to a dead end. Well, not exactly. Knock it off. And we have another new enemy. Alright, let's research it. A fishy creature from the depths of the sea. They can use weapons, hold shields, and even stack. Given enough time, deep ones will call for help, so avoid their poisonous attacks and dispose of them quickly. Noted. There, took him out and got rid of the shield. Alright. Seeing as how I can't attack him due to the marking, let's just encourage the team. Alright, Mark's gone. Hit him with everything we got. Alright, this is getting annoying. Should you just come for the buckler barrage? Whatever. I wonder, do we have to explicitly follow the... yeah, I think we do. Because there's no getting back up there. But fine, it was worth a try. Nuh-uh. Man, that reinforced buckler really makes a difference. Because in the demo, you did not have that. So it took a little bit to take these guys down. Let's see, I did? Yep. I did upgrade it. Good thing, too. Mysterious symbology on there. Also seeing a lot of these. Get the feeling we'll be coming back here later on with a new party member. Nice try. Alright, he's down. I'm gonna start with Tinder and use Winged Smackdown to take out these guys. After all, he can't do his buffing if there's nobody to buff. Ah. Well, at least it tossed me back up onto here. Still, though, you'd think the residents would be concerned about part of their town being flooded. Guess not. Nope. Nice try, though. Came out a little early. That's fine. I can work with that. Don't really need to do the winged smackdown. Here we are. Hit that. Then we're gonna want to light these. Puts out the flames, then we quickly jump across. Let's have Cinder finish this guy off. Okay, I seriously don't get what poison's doing. I figured it'd be a typical damage over time thing. Like in most cases. Ooh, Sun Gem. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, yes, I know the detective footprints lead towards the manor, but I want to take care of this first. Now let's try this again, even though I probably don't have to. Yes, I know. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can get up that way. You'd like to get a crosswingless stranger? You'll have to drain the water manually from the sewers. Okay, this is new. Shame you can't fly across. Yeah, because that wasn't part of it originally. Yeah, huh. Okay. How am I supposed to get to the locksmith? Alright, time for another winged smackdown. Well, at least we're getting close to a level up. Okay, so am I supposed to go up that way? Because I don't see any other way to get to the locksmith right now. Warning, unauthorized access to the sewer prohibited. This way's blocked. Innsbeak rail yard closed until further notice. Please ignore any strange noises coming from the premises. Thank you. Door seems blocked from the other side. Well, may as well get down here so we can get a shortcut back to the... I almost walked right into that water. Perfect. Uh-oh, something's not happy. Okay. A ghastly creature that slinks through the alleys of Innsbeak. Watch out for its second form. Oh, lovely, because the first form wasn't bad enough. Alright, that thing's down. Let's go for synergy and get some restoration going. And this is why I give the expert blocker on Flynn. Alright, yet another level up. I'm thinking more TP. Might want to get some more MP next time. There's something over here. Hello? What have we got? An ink bottle. Nice. Whoop. Nope. Alright, let's get out of these sewers. Alright, at the very least, we now have a shortcut back to Town Square. I gotta give this another try. Yep, there we go. Knew I could get up there, I just wasn't doing it right. Hey, are you the locksmith? The instrument shop owner is locked out of his store and needs your help. You know Bill? Very typical that he'd use some outsider to conduct his business. Well, I got news for you, pal. That foul-feathered fiend is not welcome to my services. You know what he did? Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of this, but what would it take for you to unlock the instrument store? Suppose I'd be inclined to help you if you did a little something for me first. See, I lost my glasses. I'm working with all these tiny little parts and I can't see anything properly without them. Find my glasses and I'll unlock the instrument store. Okay, where do you last remember having them? Let's see, I must have been fluttering about around the docks. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and I can also get this while I'm here. Vintage car. Buying a car in your office is exactly something a car person would do. Right. Well, before we go anywhere near the mansion, I am going to take care of this quest. Trust me on this one, you're going to want to do this. Yeah, oh, no, wait, we just got a level up, so I don't got to worry about resting at the inn right now, or the hotel right now. Alright, he says he last had him around the docks. Oh, there they are. What's this over here? Something I can't do anything with. Alright. Ow. I keep forgetting that! Alright, whatever. Go for a winged smackdown. Take that guy out. Pair of vibrant red glasses. These should be returned to the locksmith in Innsbeak. And returned they shall be. Now I gotta wonder, is there anything down in this area? No? Okay. Ah, you found them, my ruby beauties. I look good, don't you reckon? So we get a new key for Bill in his instrument shop now, like you promised. Bill, that bottom-feeding scum. You know what he did? He said these glasses were a bit much. Can you believe it? Bill said that. Alright, well, I suppose I promised you some help, so I'll try not to think about who this key is for. Key to the Innsbeak instrument shop. All this will have been worth it for what we can get from the instrument shop. Ah, you got the key from the old kook. Well, I'll be. You unlocked my store. For an unfeathered stranger, you're not half bad. Oh, it's you. If you're expecting some kind of reward for unlocking my door, then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Nope, we're just browsing. That loot you have there looks pretty sweet. How much for it? Ain't gonna sell it to just anybody. You gotta be a real musician to play my instruments. This is one stubborn bird. To buy the loot, we're going to have to prove we have a musician with us. Seagull isn't very nice. Come on, Flint. Let's show him I'm a musician. I'll be darned, your musicianship can charm even an old sea dog like me. I'll give you the darn thing on the house, how about that? Handcrafted loot, a masterfully constructed loot that increases Wolfgang's attack power by 1. And now everybody's got an upgrade. Well, that's so kind of you. I'm absolutely stoked to play this thing. Now be safe out there. Creatures from the deep lurk in the shadows. Yeah, we noticed. And it actually does show up in his hands. It's a nice touch. Didn't have to do that. Alright. Screw it, I may as well rest at the end to get my MP maxed out. Ain't like it takes that long. Plus, if we get to keep this as a permanent residence, well, for free, all the more reason to take advantage of it. Do wish there was a storage system for the items. Like, at least in the shops. Then again, I don't think I've really talked to the shopkeepers, so I wouldn't know. Maybe I should try. Nope. What do we got? Let's see. Successful action commands. I think I'm going to want to get that. So you take half damage when it's on 5 health or below. Let's see. I do want to get Indecisive going. Poison Protect. I still have no idea what poison does, but put Indecisive on Wolfgang. Let's see. Synergy Superstar. Only costs 2. Mocha Rebound. Get 3 MP every time you use an item. That wouldn't be bad during boss fights. Question is that just on the person it's equipped to? In which case, I'd probably be better off putting it on Flint. Though then again, I have been failing as... But Flint, at least from what I've done, has always been in the party. So yeah, I'm going to put it on him. And I will give Mocha Rebound to Tinder. Still got 1 point left on each of them. But don't really have anything to give to them. Let's see. The flakier the better. Heals 15 HP. I think I'll hold off. Mainly because my inventory is almost full. Okay, now with all that sorted out, and a new weapon for our party members. Well, party member. Let's head on up to the mansion. An excerpt torn from Sherlock Holmes' journal. It's another entry torn from the detective's journal. Dear diary, my heart still aches from my lost love, and my spirit is empty yet I trudge on. I have arrived at Quail Manor to meet with the enigmatic Madame Quail. The Quail family has roots in this town going back for centuries, and Madame Quail is its matriarch. If anyone can tell me more about this place, she can. I do also wonder if she's single. So Detective Holmes has been here before. Let's check it out. Yes, let's. Okay, I gotta wonder if there's something special with these cats that we can do. Well, we're probably not gonna find out until way later. Quail Manor. This is where Sherlock Holmes went next, according to this journal. But it looks like the trail's gone cold. Oh, and who do we have here? I, of course, am Madame Quail. Welcome to my home. Madame Quail, aristocratic matriarch of the Quail family. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? We're Flint, Tinder, and Wolfgang, visiting on behalf of Ever After Inc. We're looking for Detective Sherlock Holmes, a fellow employee. He's gone missing, and apparently he came by your manor at some point to visit with you. Have you seen him? I'm afraid not. Nobody like that ever came by here. By the way, ma'am, can you tell us anything about why the streets of Innsbeak are filled with hostile robed figures and other creatures? Creatures? Why, I don't know what you're talking about. The streets of Innsbeak are safe. My family practically built this place, you know. I know this community like the back of my wing, and I've never seen any creatures. Do you mind if we have a look around? Of course, please make yourselves at home. Okay, so she's clearly lying out her ass. Excuse me, I'm looking for my colleague. He's a detective. Have you seen anyone like that? No, sir, I don't believe I have. Oh, another guest. Will you be joining us for dinner, sir? Wait, another guest? Was the first guest a detective by any chance? Sir, I'm afraid I must get back to work. No time for chit-chat. But you're just standing there. Alright, it's fairly obvious something's going on. Won't say no to a free muffin. We're looking for a man called Detective Sherlock Holmes. Have you seen him? Oh, so that company sent you as well. I mean, no, I haven't seen your colleague. Then how'd you know he was from our company? What company? Just now. You said so that company sent you as well. I don't recall saying that at all. I'm sure this guy's not going to be an enemy later on. What are you doing in my kitchen? Oh, we didn't mean to bother you. Madame Quail said we could look around. Did she now? Fine then, I'm Duxter, the head chef at Quail Manor. I don't know why I'm giving him a Scottish accent. Duxter, the billed butcher of Innsbeak. Uh-huh. Now, sir, if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to manage a bit of a crisis in here. What's the problem? Well, I'm missing a couple of key ingredients, so there'll be no feast until I have them. We'd be happy to help. What do you need? Very well. I need fresh worms and berries. Both ingredients can be found in Quail Manor's garden. Please retrieve them for me so I can begin cooking. Okay, we'll get right on that. Now, if you'll excuse me. What the? Okay, something weird is going on with my controller where it will randomly continue putting out the input for the various buttons I push. Why, yes, of course. The Quails practically built this town. Before my great-great-grandfather came here and invested in its industries, Innsbeak was struggling. Now I'm the only living Quail, but I continue my family's legacy in caring for this place and its residents. Are you sure you never saw Detective Holmes? Yes, I'm quite sure I never met this Sherlock gentleman. It seems one must be careful when poking his beak, or nose rather, where it doesn't belong. Right. Totally not ominous at all. Hey, would you please move over a bit? Sorry, sir, I cannot abandon my post. The madam specifically requested I stand here. I just need you to move to the side slightly. My apologies, sir, that will not be possible. You're a chef. Shouldn't you be in the kitchen? I am not needed in the kitchen until Chef Duckster starts cooking for the big feast. Until then, I must remain here as per my orders. Noted. Alright, so we gotta help Chef Duckster. Good evening, sir. Through here is Quail Manor's garden, which I regret to inform you is off limits to guests. We were asked by Duckster to collect some ingredients in the garden. Oh, Duckster asked you. Go right ahead, sir. Apologies for getting in your way. Please don't tell him I gave you a hard time or anything. People are afraid of Duckster, and honestly, I can't blame them. More fishy folk about, huh? Let's see. I know the puzzle for this one, but, first things first, I gotta try and get that chest. I know I can reach it. There we go. Spiky shell. When guarding, enemies making contact will take 1 damage. That would be good for our tank. Guard expert. Spiky shell. Costs 3, so fine. I'll take it off of him, give him that. Guess I'll take off confidence. I'm not using it that much and get synergy superstar. Now, I know I gotta get these pushed into certain spots. But for right now, I need to do this. Or need them to do that. And down they go. Is what I would have said. Let's see. Attention, Quail Manor servants. Are you looking for worms? They won't pop up unless the ground is muddy. Find the switch and turn on the faucet. Now then, these will move around when you push those blocks around. I'm just telling you that right now. A delicious, tasty worm. Lovely. Now let's see. Okay. So far right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 2, light, 4, 3. So 6, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah, 6, 2, 4, 3. There, that should be enough. And then we light the middle 2. Oh, come on. Lovely. Alright. Actually, I think Wolfgang would be better here. Shit. Well, still accomplished something all the same. Ah! Ow. Alright, anything hidden around here? No? Oh, there it is. Sweet snack for birds. Alright. Well, let's get this back to Duckster. And get this guy out of the way. Excellent! You retrieved the missing ingredients. Now we can start cooking for the feast. Where's my sous chef? Can you please let him know it's time to start cooking? Hey, Duckster's ready to start cooking for the feast and he needs you in the kitchen. Oh, of course, right away. An excerpt torn from Sherlock Holmes' journal. From the Journal of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Dear Diary, I've spoken with Madame Quayle. She is a very intelligent lady, and I must admit she is quite charming. I explained to Madame Quayle that Ever After Inc. would be opening a new branch in Innsbeak, and she seemed strangely amused. Behind those beady eyes, I could sense the gaze of a bloodthirsty predator. There's something fishy going on here, and I will be getting to the bottom of it. So the detective did come here after all. Why was Madame Quayle lying? Wait, there's another entry here. Dearest Journal, I feel as though I'm being watched. After speaking with Madame Quayle, I returned to my hotel room to find a strange letter slipped under my door. It read, Dear Detective, you are in grave danger. You must leave Innsbeak immediately. There was no signature, no trace of who wrote it, except for a single footprint on the parchment, perhaps left by mistake. Or maybe that is their signature. Who might have left that strange note for Detective Holmes? Let's put our detective skills to good use and track down whoever left this letter. We have a footprint to go off of. It's worth a shot. Ooh, this is new. You can now track the footprint you found on the mysterious letter using the detective outfit. Which means going back to the hotel. Interesting. This is definitely a change from how the demo went. But I'm fine with that. However, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys liked what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.